Suffice it to say that over 2 years, 1998 and 1988 and 1989, 2 back-to-back state championships, 43 wins, no losses, and 2 ties. What a wonderful record of achievement, Coach Donahue.
Thank you. I'd like to congratulate all the Hall of Famers this evening. A special congratulations to Kelly Curry. I'd like to thank the committee for selecting the 88 and 89 field hockey teams. Many of these players played on not 1, not 2, but 3 state championship teams. They also initiated the 77-game unbeaten streak that I think Walpole sort of took over right now. But you started it. We're in the record books. These teams set such a high standard for the teams that have all of them. And I'd like to thank the support of their families, as well as the town of Watertown and the Donnie family from Belmont. Congratulations as well. I was very fortunate to have 2 outstanding coaches in Denise Nugent and Josie McCafferty. Yes, you can clap for them. These 2 coaches cared and believed strongly in the program. We worked very well together. Each year we were learning more and more, and to this day, I am still. Denise is now a successful coach at Waltham High, coaching basketball and field hockey. And Josie is now a mother of 3. She coached varsity softball in Billerica successfully, and now coaches her children's teams. I pity the Little League coaches that have to go up against Josie. These girls know. She's outstanding. I'd like to mention each member of the 2 teams, many of which have played on both teams. The 88 team, Kelly Kazosian, Kathy Mastriani, our captains, Susie Hosworth, Debbie Smith, Sophia Garagonis, Sandy Lavash, Merrill Evans, Carla Iannetta, Krista McGrath, Kathy Uden, Joanna Rudalevich, Kim Boyden, Nikki Panico, Lauren Kazosian, Megan Riley, Amy Kajina, Laurel Manzelli, Kristen Ciccarelli. Players that were brought up: Heidi Holberg, Val Ford, Karen Jagajan, Dina Uriardi, Mary Lenahan, Jen Elquist, Renee Citroni, Susan Corkery, and Lisa Lassard. Those were all from the 88 team. The 89 team, Kathy Gooden, Joanna Rudalevich, Kim Boyden, our captains, and then Nikki Panico, Mary Lenahan, Karen Jagajan, Val Ford, Dina Uriardi, Cheryl Hunt, Kristen Ciccarelli, Megan Riley, Lauren Kazosian, Amy Kajina, Laurel Manzelli, Renee Citrone, Heidi Holberg, Ann Joyce, Sarah Martin, Patty Grady, and Kim Boyd. And we have players brought up: Kim Dicker, Susan Corkery, Brenda Jagajan, Liz Gasper, Angela Marquezano, Jennifer Elquist, Paul McDonald, and Lisa Lassard. The 88 team's record, as was mentioned, was 22-0-1, and the 89 team's record was 21-0-1. Both teams were the Middlesex League champions, as well as the Division II North and Division II state champions. As I've been coaching all of these years, it's just become harder and harder, and for these teams to do this, so quick like that and in a row, it's just an amazing accomplishment. I appreciate it more and more each year that I've been coaching. Every day the players battled in practice. We had a few fights, but good ones, and everyone took pride in their positions. They ran a lot. Kelly told you a secret, but what you don't know is when they got to Filipello, I made them run even more, so that was a safety. Okay, and she also didn't tell you that they had to dump all of their books and everything else in our cars, and then Josie and Denise and I would have to drive all their stuff to the field. And I didn't like it when I finally got my 86 Cavalier and all that mess in there. The team's endurance kept us through many games. You could count on so many different people to make the big play. They were tough and confident. Everyone made contributions. There was a great blend of personalities and talent. These players were more concerned with the team's performance rather than individual performances. Awards still came though. We had Middlesex League All-Stars and Kelly Kozoljian, Kathy Gooden, Kathy Mastriani, Susie Hosworth, and Amy Kojina. And we had all scholastics and Kathy Gooden, Kelly Kozoljian, Carla Ionetta, and Lauren Kozoljian. Many players went on to play in college and to go to college. Many players have returned to watch many of our games. It was great this past season, seeing so many people from our former teams out there at Worcester State. It really made a nice evening for everyone involved. We led the league in scoring as well as allowed the fewest amount of goals both seasons. In conclusion, I would like to note that these teams knew how to be committed. The strategy all along was to give everything you had. I remember a speech from Kathy Mastriani about putting your whole heart into it, to have no regrets in your performances, and to play one game at a time. Thus, these girls are now Watertown Hall of Famers. Thank you. I would like to say a quick few words. Debbie Smith.
Woo! Okay. Oh yeah, my course is in here. Joel, get your man. Come on here. You're a lot of it. Now take the top off.
I didn't think I was going to have to say anything. I thought, I would do, but I just wanted to note that when Kelly said that she wasn't working on her tan in the summer, I was a park instructor at one of the parks where she was a tennis instructor, and she was very tan and worked on it diligently. Congratulations to all the other inductees. We want to thank the Hall of Fame committee for inducting us. It was about 16 years ago that we started playing field hockey at the high school. The motivation to play was different for all of us. Older sisters that played, older brothers that played hockey, or girls in school that told us how much fun it was. At the time, Ms. Donahue was the JV coach, and although we thought we had it rough with Ms. Nugent as our freshman coach, we knew next year would be tougher. The following year, Ms. Donahue became the varsity coach, and it seemed that things had changed. The attitude within the program focused more on the team. Everyone was just as valuable as the next. We still had a lot of fun, but winning was now more important. This was the 80s, before female athletes were household names. We didn't wear cool athletic gear and fancy practice clothes. We wore old hockey jerseys, ripped sweatshirts, and jams. We appeared to be ordinary girls just playing field hockey, having fun, and winning. Girls with all different skills and abilities coming together with a common goal to be the best. We also overcame some controversy: no home field. The East Junior High was a nice spot, but there were problems with the size of the field, so we hit the road. Philippello was a good practice field, but other teams felt it was a bit dangerous. Our last option was the football field. After many promises not to leave too many divots, we were allowed to play our home games down Vic. All the while, we remained a unit. We were the lucky ones that got in on the ground floor of what was to become the Watertown field hockey dynasty. While that may seem a little over the top, it fits. Having had the opportunity to look back and try to figure out what it was that made us winners, it's clear. Each one of us is far from ordinary, on and off the field. As a team, we were special. We were more than teammates. We were, and I'd say most still are, the closest of friends. We shared the thrill of forming a team, working hard and succeeding. We built our success with the help of a great coaching staff, the most supportive parents we could have asked for, and each other. And I just want to say, we'd like to thank our parents for being our biggest fans, for rides home from practice, and munchkins after every game. Miss Donahue for Saturday morning practices with no sprints. And I'd also like to thank my dad for every year after coming home from the championship field hockey game telling me that he still thinks that our team could beat whoever was playing. So, thank you very much.
Applause to the 88-89 field hockey